Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Irene Philip, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all my current very simple skin and hair care routine that I make sure I follow every single week. Now, most of us women tend to give a lot of priority and attention to everything and everyone around us, and oftentimes in that process our self-care routine actually takes a backseat. I have been through this as well until I started to realize that my skin was looking unhealthy and I started losing a lot of hair. Like literally I would find my hair everywhere in my apartment. And that kind of freaked me out a little bit, and that is when I decided that I would dedicate 1 hour, no matter what happens. I would dedicate 1 hour twice a week, once during the middle of the week and once during the weekend, just to focus on self-care. Now, I think it is important to say that I use the term self-care because for me, it's not just about the physical aspect. It's not just skin, hair, and nails. But I like to utilize that time to focus more also on my emotional and mental and spiritual health as well, so that I can strive forward to being a better version of myself for everyone around me. So if you are somebody who does not have a self-care routine worked out into your weekly schedule, I would highly recommend to just invest a little bit of time every single week. And I can guarantee you that gradually you're going to start feeling a lot better about yourself, and it would also help you to stay motivated and also interact better with others around you. So with that said, I'm just going to jump right into my routine. So the first thing that I always do is go ahead and oil my hair, and as you can see, I start off by combing my hair out really well to avoid any kind of tangles and things like that, because that leads to a lot of hair breakage. So I recently discovered this oil on Amazon. It's an onion oil by the brand Grandeur. The reason why I went for onion oil is because, like I said before, I was losing a lot of hair and my hair was starting to look a lot more limp than usual. And I found out that onion oil is really good for hair growth and strengthening of the hair, and more importantly, it also fights dandruff. Now, I'm not going to give an extensive review about this oil because I just bought it and it's not fair. Like, it usually takes about 2 to 3 months for the results to actually start kicking in. But all I can say about this brand is that it is completely organic. There are no chemicals, no parabens or sulfates or mineral oils in this oil. It is completely pure. And secondly, this oil was so much more cheaper than other brands that were offering similar products, which is the reason as to why I bought this. All I can say about this oil right now is that it has got a really good, pleasant smell. It's not overpowering at all as you would expect onion oil to be. And so yeah, I just massage it onto my scalp. I section my hair out and massage it onto my scalp and the tips of my hair, and I just pull my hair back into a ponytail. So the next thing that I do is go ahead and exfoliate my face and neck. Now, I'm not sharing the brand of the face scrub that I'm using here because it is a local brand that my mom got me from Kuwait. So I'm currently in the process of switching it out to a more organic scrub because this has got a lot of chemicals and parabens in it. But I haven't found any face scrub that is organic and that works well for my skin. So I'm just going to be using this and working with whatever I have until I figure out a more healthier option. So once I'm done exfoliating my face and neck and washing it all off, I go ahead and apply this face mask. I've been using this BioMud face mask by Biotech for a couple of weeks right now, and it works well on my skin. Somehow it leaves it really clean, supple and soft. The only thing is that it kind of feels pretty intense the moment we apply it on the skin. The scent is quite strong, like it smells somewhat like a mint or eucalyptus. I'm not very sure exactly of what the smell is, but it does wear off in just a matter of minutes, so it's not a big problem for me. The only thing I would suggest is if you're interested in buying this, do a patch test and see if it works for you, because what works for me may not work for you, and you just need to be safe with whatever you're trying on your face and neck. I know I look quite scary at this moment, but anyway, I like to go ahead and keep this face mask on for a good 15 minutes. So I set a timer on my phone and utilize this time to maybe pray or even just read a book. I make sure that I go totally off-grid at this time. That is, I switch off from all kinds of social media or anything that can possibly distract me. Now on this day I decided that I wanted to go ahead and read a book, and I've been reading this book called Mindfulness on the Run by Dr. Chantal Hofstee. The reason why I love this book is because it talks a lot about being mindful of the stressful reactions that we may have to certain situations in our day-to-day activities. And instead of just ignoring those emotions, it talks about how you can actually maybe trace it back to certain events from the past that may be actually triggering the stressful reactions in the present. It's a very practical book. Now, I don't agree with some of the practices that are mentioned in the book, but I like the fact that it has actually made me think more, and it gives me a different perspective on handling stress these days. Anyway, so I continue reading the book, and in between all that my timer went off, so I go ahead and wash off the face mask using some wet cotton pads. So once I go ahead and wash the face mask off completely, the next step is the most important one, and that is to go ahead and moisturize my face and neck. Now I've been using this Morning Nectar moisturizer by Biotic. I really love the smell of this moisturizer, but I kind of feel like it is more suited for dry skin. I've got a combination skin on my face, like I have got oily T-zone and the rest of my face is completely dry. I know it's totally weird, but I feel like this moisturizer would work really well for me in the winter season when my skin is entirely dry. So I only take a very small amount of this and apply it all over my face and neck, and just make sure that I massage that cream really well into my skin. So now that my skincare is all done, I go ahead and make myself a cup of herbal tea. Usually my husband makes tea for both of us in the evening, but today I was just feeling like having a more of a calm and relaxing herbal tea. So I've been using this Tulsi Honey Chamomile tea by Organic India. And I don't know why, there is something really about this tea that calms me down and instantly relaxes me. So yeah, I go ahead and enjoy this tea sitting down at my coffee table, and I utilize this time to just write down my to-do lists for the next day, and I also go ahead and note down things that I'm really thankful for in my pretty little gratitude journal. So once my planning and organizing for the next day is all done, I go ahead and take a shower and just call it a day. So that's it for this video. I really hope you all enjoyed it. Do give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see more of these kind of self-care and productive routine videos. Also, do let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions for specific videos that you'd like to see me do on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!